All right, so in this video, I'm gonna break down the ideal campaign structure for a Google Ads campaign. It's something I just like to call search intent because everything you're building and structuring within your Google Ads campaign, you wanna keep search intent in mind. All right, so here we have a pretty good example. We got the campaign at the hierarchy, right? It's gonna be the umbrella, I call it. Within each campaign, you have ad groups. You can have as many ad groups as you want. Again, the more relevant, the more focused around search intent, the better. So we have 3 ad groups in this example, and then each ad group though will contain its own set of keywords as well as ads, right? So for this ad group, we would have a set of keywords, whatever that may be. Those keywords should be relevant to the ad group they're within, and then that ad should be relevant to those keywords, right? So obviously if you're advertising roof repair, right? If this was a roof repair ad group, we wouldn't want our ad to say something like metal roofing or new roof installation, because that's not relevant to a repair. Maybe it says, you got a leak, need to get your roof repair, that sort of thing. Here's another example that I actually went ahead and broke down. So this one's going to be a roofing campaign example, right? Again, we have a hierarchy, our umbrella campaign, the roofing campaign. One of the ad groups may be generic, meaning it's just for people who are searching for roofers near me, roofing companies, roofing contractors. Now, if the keyword was Scottsdale roofing companies, you might not want to include that in this ad group. That might actually belong in a separate ad group that's specific to location. But back to this topic right here. So for the roofing generic ad group, we also have an ad. This one can really just contain any sort of ad copy since it's a generic ad. However, for the flat roofing ad group, we would have keywords specific to flat roofing, and we would want an ad copy specific to flat roofing, right? So trusted flat roofing company, Arizona flat roofing company, that sort of thing. And the landing page that goes to the ad, or the landing page that comes from that would be relevant to flat roofing. So you don't want to send someone to a landing page that talks about roof repair if the ad is about flat roofing, right? That just doesn't make sense. Obviously, you would send them to a flat roofing landing page. And then lastly, here we have roof repair, right? Roof repair ad group, roof repair keywords, roof repair relevant ad copy, and again, roof repair relevant landing page. Now let's take a look at a real example of a Google ad. So I went ahead and searched roof repair in my area, and what popped up was this perfect ad, right? It immediately calls out, fix your roof leak repair, roof repair you can trust. It's relevant to what I searched, and the description even calls out Arizona. So not only is it relevant to what I'm searching, it fits the need I have. It also tells me they're local. So I know that this is an Arizona-based roof repair company. Now, when I click through to that ad, I actually get taken to this landing page, which just really hits the nail on the hammer. The hero section, or the headline, says the most trusted roof repair team for Arizona homes. That's perfect. Not only is it hitting where am I located, which is Arizona, so it makes it known, it's also talking about the exact service I need that says roof repair. Now, if I clicked through that ad and it said something like, get your new roof today, or metal roofing for Arizona homes, I probably wouldn't fill out that form or call them because I don't need metal roofing. I don't need a new roof. I just need my roof repaired. So here we are inside of a roofing campaign. This is not a client of ours, but I still want to reference it anyways as it's really well built. And there are a couple things I would do differently, which I'll talk about. But in a glance here, you can see we are in a search campaign for a roofer, right? And they have an ad group broken up by the search intent or the theme. So what does that mean? They have a separate ad group for repairs, replacement, and installation, right? You can see the different themes here. They have a separate one for metal roofing, and then they have some generic ad groups up here, right? So roofing company, roofing contractor, and roofers. Those are all very generic. Someone searching for a roofing company near me, roofing contractor in my area, roofers near me, those are generic searches. They're not searching for specifically metal roofing, asphalt roofing, tile repair, flat roofing, commercial. They're just searching for a generic roofing theme. So that's why those are separated. Now, personally, what I would do is something I call a high volume, low volume split, meaning I typically take these generic terms, such as these 3 highlighted ad groups, and I would put them in an entirely separate campaign because these are going to be the highest volume. And you can already see that here, right? We're looking at a 90-day period, and these have generated, or I should say spent, around 50-60% of the budget. Meaning these other ad groups down here, they're not really getting a lot of attention. Remember, Google is going to serve your ads based on volume and the keywords. So if keywords like roofers near me and roofing company have tremendous more volume, then these terms down here, they're going to prioritize serving those. So that's where you see some accounts and some people reference a high volume, low volume campaign structure. So if I were to come in here and consult or rebuild this, I would actually take out these highlighted ad groups and put them in a separate campaign. This would be perhaps considered a low volume campaign or a service specific campaign. And maybe I'd put, like a budget split or a shared budget. But regardless, I would separate these out into their own campaign. And you can already see that they are split out by ad group intent, right? This one's specific to roof repair. This one's specific to roof replacement, installation, installers, metal roofing, yada, yada, yada. Then for those remaining ad groups, which are going to be these three here, these are what we call generic or broad. There's no specific theme, right? The theme itself is just generic, right? Same thing for electrician. You can, you can have an ad group for EV charger installation, but then you also have people who are just searching for electrician Phoenix, electrician near me, and you still want to separate that. Now, some people will say, well, do I really need to separate out roofing company and roofing contractor? It's the same thing. It's the same search intent, and I'd agree with you. Honestly, you can probably combine some of those more generic terms like these two in one ad group, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it really isn't that big of a deal. The more ad groups, almost the better, right? You're just more organized. It just makes optimizing and seeing the data a lot easier rather than having two ad groups, right? So let's go ahead and touch on an account that is not doing this that we would want to change or do better. All right, now we're going to take a quick look at a client that reached out a month or two ago asking about some consulting and auditing. So this is their search campaign. And before we dive in, they sell home fitness equipment, like real big, sometimes a couple $1,000 machines, all right? So off the bat, when we go check out their search campaign, my first two issues is they have two ad groups and no naming conventions, right? I don't know what each ad group represents until I go inside of it. And that is already a clear indicator that it's going to be pretty messy. Let's take a look at these keywords. And there's probably already some issues you can identify, like the broad match and really just bad keywords in general. But we're not going to touch on, how we would change their keywords. That's not the point of this video. What I'm going to talk about is what they're doing wrong and what they should be doing right. So we know they're going to sell home gym equipment. And if we take a look at this, we can already kind of see, it looks like they have two competitor keywords, right? I'm assuming these are competitors. Well, competitors should be in a separate campaign or a separate ad group entirely. Then they have cardio, right? Okay, so cardio should be its own cardio should be its own ad group. Same with like back, full gym equipment. You can just see how things are really mixed up in here. They basically have all their keywords in one ad group or two ad groups. Smith machine, that's technically a competitor. These are all competitors, right? So these would be a competitor ad group or even campaign. My issue is if I'm searching for a bench press, right? Let's imagine I'm searching for a bench press and their ad pops up for a Smith machine, right? If we go here, you can see maybe it says all-in-one Smith machine, all-in-one gym machine, but I'm just looking for a bench press. I'm not going to click that ad. I'm not going to convert. That's why we want to separate things out. So they could probably have 12, 20 ad groups, right? They could have one ad group for bench press, another one for competitors, another one for cardio machines, another one for treadmill, another one for all-in-one, a generic one, a competitor's one. They could split up every type of machine into an ad group or a search intent, a search theme, right? Same thing. If we check out their search terms, we can easily figure it out. Like, okay, hammer strength, that's a competitor, right? So boom, competitor. Home fitness equipment, that could be its own ad group or campaign even, right? Home fitness equipment is more of a broad search, but it's still a specific search intent. Whereas buy exercise bike online, well, exercise bike online would probably fit under cardio or maybe an entirely separate ad group for exercise bike, right? Power rack would obviously be its own ad group. You can see what we're doing here, right? We're trying to mix things up and get search intent specific ad groups, right? So again, if we go back to this here, scroll over here, ad group 1 could be generic. This could be home fitness equipment for my home workout equipment, that sort of stuff, right? Ad group 2 could be elliptical bikes, home gym bikes, I don't know what they're called, cardio bikes for home, that kind of thing, right? This one could be either, bench press for home bench press gym equipment, right? And then we can keep adding on cardio, back, biceps, Smith machine, competitors, all-in-one, full workout machine, right? It just is nonstop. We could keep going. All right, let's go back to a good example of an account or a campaign. This is a client of ours here. They've been a client for a very long time, but I want to touch on their actual ad group structure here, which is phenomenal. And honestly, it's really simple. This client does carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning. And we honestly, you could even argue that maybe we overcomplicated their ad group here. But again, remember, you really can't overcomplicate ad group structure. Some people even do like 1 or 2 keywords per ad group and stick to what's called a SKAG, or a single keyword ad group strategy. And that's still totally fine. The point is you just want to make sure your ad groups are split by search intent. So let's break this one down. We have an ad group for steam cleaning. Steam cleaning is just a different variation or a different way people search for carpet cleaning, right? They're looking for carpet steam cleaning. So we split that up because people who are looking for steam cleaning, we want to ensure that the ad copy resonates and that ad copy mentions steam cleaning for your carpets. Carpet cleaning San Antonio, the client's based in San Antonio, so this is the long tail version or the location specific version. So the keywords in here are specific to carpet cleaning San Antonio, carpet cleaning companies in San Antonio carpet cleaning companies, right? You get the point. This one is specific to upholstery cleaning, right? So they do carpet cleaning and they do upholstery cleaning. So that's a separate service or a separate search. So we separate that. Then these 3 here, these are practically all the same, right? They're all carpet cleaning. The only difference is the variation, the way it's searched. Because it's such a broad and I guess high volume search query, we split it up and that was the best way to do it for us. So this is going to be specific to carpet cleaners, carpet cleaner near me, carpet cleaners, right? Whereas this is carpet cleaning, right? Again, it's just the different, the suffix at the end there. And then this one, again, very, very similar. We probably could group these 2 together, but we didn't. Carpet cleaning services near me. That's just kind of how we roll. Take a look at the upholstery cleaning ad group, for example. You'll notice that we only have a couple keywords in here and they're very, very specific to upholstery cleaning. Obviously, we could probably have a couple more attached in here if we wanted, but it's just what's been working for us lately, so we keep this as is. Same thing with here. This is steam cleaning, so all these keywords are steam cleaning specific, right? Notice how we don't have anything that says upholstery cleaning or San Antonio carpet cleaning. Everything here is specific to steam cleaning. Again, take a look at the ad for the steam cleaning ad group. What do we lead with? We lead with steam cleaning San Antonio, right? We're not talking about upholstery cleaning in the first headline. Actually, I don't think we're really talking about upholstery at all in the headlines, maybe the description, but that's different. But we lead with the search intent, right? The search intent of this ad group is steam cleaning. The keywords within this ad group reference steam cleaning. The ad copy itself talks about steam cleaning and we send them to a page that talks about steam cleaning. Really is simple, just don't overcomplicate it.